Hi everyone, very good afternoon to all of you. Kindly let me know if I am properly audible and visible to all of you. You can confirm me in the chat here. Okay, I'm assuming that everything is okay since I haven't received a reply here. Those who don't know me, I'm Niharika John Mehra and I have been teaching English for more than 10 years. We are starting a series here which is going to be on alternate days. And we are going to have classes on this channel on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on our other channel that is CGB IBPS. Okay, that's one more channel that we have. So, CGB IBPS. There I will be taking classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So these classes are going to be of half an hour each, where we are going to cover a lot of practice. Ultimately, practice is something that is required and that can give us great results. So with timer practice along with the revision, if it is a tough vocab, we will learn the meaning. If you already know, we will revise the meaning. If there is a rule that is used, you will be learning that rule as well. So these classes along with depth in-depth explanation is what you have, and I would recommend you guys to be regular. It's just half an hour class. So let's begin. uh, like or share कर दो जल्दी से session को. If you are new here, then please make sure to subscribe our channel. Please read the instruction given over here and then you can start doing. Read the instruction, it's very clearly given. Answer here is second and uh, how, first of all, whatever the question is, in such questions, there are two things they can ask. First thing could be asked is which is the correct use or in which ones the word is incorrectly. Okay, so they can give a twist this way. These are vocab based questions जहाँ पर vocabulary का अच्छा खासा knowledge होना चाहिए. Sometimes the words are super easy, but the way they are used in a sentence, can confuse you. So in the given question, a word has been given in three ways जिसमें वो use हुआ है. See which of the sentence correctly use the highlighted word which is before here, and that should be your answer. So her right knee was acting up a bit from soccer the day before, I do say, and before she just didn't feel like going for a run. This before is of no meaning here. Okay, that's why first में incorrect use हुआ है. He waited until the other two people were out of sight before what? Before walking. So most of the times the word before will talk about before what. You will get a noun or you may get a gerund. Second वाला बराबर है. Incense burned near the altar and pilgrims were deeply absorbed in their prayers before the statue. Now this is again before what you are getting things name a noun. तो यहाँ पे second and third आपके answer. Move on to the next one. Answer, come on. Outstanding. Outstanding as an adjective can have more than one meaning things. So upon receipt of your instruction, we will write the debtor demanding payment of the outstanding, that means remaining. Okay, whatever is left, remaining sums. First is correct. The history of Mediterranean crucial to outstanding the origins. Crucial to understanding the origins hota, it would be something to sense banara. Is wrong. Carter profiles many schools, all of which have outstanding. This means excellent, A1, top notch quality. So, here again, as an adjective, this time it is talking about the standard of achievement records, and first and third were the correct one. I hope you are getting hang of these questions. You have to answer the question here. It's a very short session, so we will try to do maximum questions. Pay attention here, and yes, do like and share अगर आप बाद में join करें. Answer is second and third. Promise. Okay. Promise is a verb as well as a noun. Depends how do we use. The speaker is responsible for maintaining order during debate and may promise members who break the rules of the. So form verb is okay over here with me. But what's the point of saying this thing here? May promise members, may promise something to someone. I promise you uh, that I will help you completely in your exam. That's my promise. But यहाँ पे तो कोई meaning नहीं निकल रहा है, though the grammatical form in which it is used correct, contextually नहीं है. Jones exhibited artistic promise at an early age. Now, this promise is the noun form, and this is like he had a knack for something, even entering his drawings into exhibitions of children's artwork. So, here is a good scope. उस context में हम promise बोल रहे हैं. We say this, joining our joining RBI is a promising career. So that kind of promise is used here. They prescribed loyalty to the patriot cause, disloyalty to the other, and a promise not to aid and abet the enemy. So this is वादा वाला. हिंदी में जिसे हम वादा बोलते हैं, when you are giving your word to someone, this is that promise. Second and third आपके answers थे. You can answer. All of them. Decline can be used as a noun and sometimes as an adjective and verb as well. So despite the decline in the number of people employed, itna पढ़ के we are very sure that the number is going down, and that's why decline as a noun is correct here. Despite the final victory of Britain, the damage to British prestige helped accelerate the decline of the empire. खत्म होना. Slowly, step by step, something is getting over, something that is degrading, उसको decline बोलते. The team chose to decline the 15-yard penalty. Decline यहाँ पे as a verb यूज हुआ है. In this case, we are using it as a verb to talk about saying no to something, refusing something. The team disagreed. They chose to decline, not follow penalty because the receiver had caught the ball. All of them were correct in this case. Moving on to the next question. Answer is the first and inclined. The student loans have tripled, and although grade inflation is rampant, बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है. Few faculty are inclined to question. That means उस तरफ उनका ध्यान ज़्यादा है. They are in the favor of the question, so inclined is used correctly. He sank back down onto the floor and inclined his head slightly. टेढ़ा करना, so right now incline my head. सही है. Rita leaned back and inclined in the back seat. Okay, this should be reclined. आपने recliner सुना होगा. Reclining is the action of going backwards and resting that way. So recline होना था, incline नहीं होना था. Third one was wrong. Let's do some error detection questions. have to answer here in the chat, by the way. This is how you will be able to practice. SB. So you were only supposed to find the error path. The Pacific Ocean, whenever there is an ocean's name given, you always use the, okay, you revise and they will not slip from your mind. So the ocean covers almost one third of Earth's surface. Because surface as a noun, I cannot use a word before it and treat it as compound noun or categorize what kind of surface. We want to talk about surface that belongs to the earth, and that's why apostrophe S was super important over here. Yet centuries ago, Polynesian navigators, plural hai, were skilled enough to do what? To find and populate. Find verb first form, populate verb first form. यहाँ पे parallelism चल रहा है. Most of the habitable islands scattered between Oceania and the Americas. Okay, so yes, for those people who have doubt on the word Americas, because America is divided into states, we can call it Americas. It's a popular use of this word and it's used this way. तो उसमें कुछ गलत नहीं है. It is a proper noun. उसके ऊपर ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देना है. Answer here is striking similarities. Similarities is a noun. Striking here एक adjective है. So it's talking about what type of similarity. You know? So striking similarities in languages exist. Subject verb agreement जो है बिल्कुल सही है. Good, Vinod, absolutely right. Across widely separated island groups. So here we are using word third form as adjective because it's describing a noun island groups. Separated आएगा. And remains of structures and stones offer what? Offer clues as to who erected them. If I answer this, imaginary answer देती हूँ. He erected them. They erected them. Nominative pronoun का आंसर है. So ये who भी बिल्कुल सही है. Like we are doing multiple rules in one question, guys. So if you have this complaint that you keep forgetting grammar, this is how you keep everything afresh in your mind. Okay? Answer. From the remote peaks of French mountains to the depths of Marina Trench. From takes two, and we are getting from the peaks the depths. Okay, so the parallelism is to human body. The modern world is awash in plastics. Now, awash is an adjective. Okay, so what we are saying is not something which is action taking place. अगर आप is के साथ में verb third form use करते, that means you are using passive voice and action done on its subject. पर वर्ल्ड के ऊपर अवॉश का एक्शन हो रहा है, that gives you no meaning. Now, I know it is not the case of passive, but it is the case where subject is and then we use an adjective. Like she is happy, world is good. In that case, आपको awash adjective अकेला use करना था. Okay? Not needed, no? Concern is mounting in the country. Mounting means it's getting collected and piling up. इकट्ठी हो रही है. So it's mounting in the country. Whenever you have a place जिसमें कोई काम हो रहा है and the place has boundaries. Okay, we were doing this chapter yesterday in one of our courses. So in का use होता है. To has nothing to do over here. You can use mount as a verb with to, but that case you will be talking about जहाँ हम एक चीज के ऊपर दूसरी चीज attach कर रहे हैं. Okay? Mounting a camera on or to somewhere. तो वो यहाँ पे है नहीं case. Okay? That's why in is the right preposition to be used. Over continued low rainfall and उसका impact, rainfall का impact on country का subsistence, farmers and agro industry. So all the nouns, apostrophe s, other prepositions and all are good to go. Groundwater is found at varying depths underneath. So groundwater is found at certain depths underneath the earth's surface in rocks. कैसी है rocks? Permeable हैं, known as aquifers. Known अपने साथ as लेकर चलता है. It is a point to check in a sentence. Okay? Like consider doesn't take as. तो उसमें as हुआ तो error है. No, has to take as if you are mentioning the name after this word. Are saturated by the infiltration of rainfall. So here definitely I am using are plus verb third form because action is done by infiltration of rainfall and action is done on something. and that's why definitely I want to keep it this way. Okay. So you are supposed to join these two sentences A and B. And this is a great thing that yesterday the questions which we did on the other channel, YouTube wala jo hai hamara, they were supposed to be starters, but this time the options may or may not be starters. Wonderful that they may or may not be starters. That of course means that आप कहीं पे भी बीच में या starting में. Okay, so what you have to check here? You have to check the subject and verb maybe of each sentence. So there is a law that forbids selling human organs. Underground operators find ways around it. One sentence talks about prohibition, another B sentence is totally opposite. So definitely I can use yet or but. A sentence आएगा, law forbids selling organs, but underground operators do it anyway, yet they do it anyway. There is no if condition present. This Make sure to like and share the session, guys. This would be the last question for this session. These are small, short sessions for you all to keep up with daily practice English ke liye. And I hope to see you guys here. It's alternate days, this channel, and the other alternate days on the IBPS channel that we have on YouTube. The city's textile industry was already well developed, so the industry was already in a good condition. He moved into the watch trade and quickly became one of the dominant players. Okay, so the city's industry was well developed, it is already well developed. That's why he moved into the watch trade. And this guy, because he might be working here and now he is working somewhere else, he shifted his goal, so he moved. There is a reason. That's why B के first वाला हम बोल सकते हैं, which is why is also a connector that introduces or connects the reason with the first sentence. While is used in two cases. First case is where two things are happening parallelly. Second case, contrast. दोनों ही नहीं है यहाँ पे, थर्ड वाला यूज नहीं कर सकते थे. So that's it for this session. I hope you guys learned something. These small doses of English practice will help you a lot with your upcoming exams. So regular रहना classes में, and check out our description for more details. You can join our community for regular updates. Our courses are available. Check them out. Take care all of you. Bye.